Hey everybody, so unfortunately, the video yesterday that I posted of that Ampeg BA110, that amp is no more. Unfortunately, I'm not sure why, but it did not like the upright. Sounded great with the guitar, did not like the upright. For some reason, whenever I would pluck the A string, it would cut out inexplicably, and it was only on the A string, and I couldn't figure it out. At first I thought it was the pickup. There's a pickup there, the Fishman BP-100. I bought used off a friend of mine. He hadn't used it in quite a number of years, so I thought, okay, maybe the pickup's a dud. So I took it back to him, got my money back, went and rented a new one, exact same model, BP-100, to try out, brought it home, set it up, plugged it in, exact same thing. Okay, what the hell's going on here? So I plugged in to the stack, and like it was in the previous video, it was fine. There was no cutting out, there was no nothing. So I took the bass over to the shop, and I plugged into this amp and a couple other amps. Same thing, it was fine. No cutting out, no issues. So, for whatever reason, that amp didn't like the upright, so it had to go. So in its place, I bought something, well, a lot more simple, a lot less frills, less power, but I actually quite like it. It's just the Fender Rumble 15. Little 15-watt solid-state bass combo. Tag still on it, if you care about that. It's actually a pretty cool little amp. You know, like I say, I mostly do smaller gigs around here, so I don't need a lot of power. But, you know, if I really want to piss people off, I do have the Windsor with the 410 Yorkville and the 212 Hughes and Kettner. Heavily modded, by the way, that head is. And yes, it's not a bass head, but that's been my main bass amp for many, many years now. It's wired up more like a hot rodded Marshall, and I like it a lot. But anyway, yeah, this little guy, I actually like quite a bit, especially for the price. I mean, it was $100, $100, brand new. Single 8-inch speaker, 15 watts, 3-band EQ. It's also got the auxiliary in. You ever want to plug in tunes to play along with, which can be pretty handy. Headphone jack, of course. Yeah, I just wanted to do a little demo of it and how it sounds with the upright, because it's actually pretty nice. Now, mind you, these pickups here, these Fishmans, the BP-100, they are just a transducer pickup. So you do pick up, well, you can hear it right there. You do pick up a lot of the noise, you know, the finger noise on the strings and all of that. So you're not getting a pristine tone, but I don't need a pristine tone. I'm playing rockabilly, slap, and blues most of the time, and it's not supposed to be perfect. No, that's not a cop-out. Don't you call me on that. That's not a goddamn cop-out. Yeah, I like it, and I'll stop yakking away here, and I'll play a bit more so you can get an idea of how it sounds. So there you go. Now, like I always say in these videos, I'm far from a star player, but I hope you at least get an idea of how these little amps can sound when paired with one of these. Honestly, I think for the money, for like a little practice amp, and even for small gigs and recording, you know, you really can't beat it. Like I said, for me here in Canada, it's $100, brand new. Now again, the finger noise is the pickup, all the weird overtones and stuff is just coming from that. If you had like an Underwood pickup or one of the ones that goes on your bridge adjuster, or even a higher quality Fishman, you definitely get a better tone. And if I was using a preamp with this, this is just the transducer directly into the amp. If you had a preamp with it, you'd have more control over your tone and much higher output. But this is just an example of how it sounds straight in. Like I said, I like it. For me, it's perfect. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time.